Welcome to my channel. Today we're taking a look at the site of the former Gospel Oak pub in Acocks Green, Birmingham. This pub was once situated on the corner of Gospel Lane and Gospel Farm Road, but it sadly gained notoriety over its final years for violent incidents and disorderly behavior before ultimately closing down. The Gospel Oak was a community landmark since the mid-1900s. Generations of locals spent evenings socializing over pints at this humble neighborhood haunt. But excessive noise, fights and police calls became more frequent in the pub's final decade. By the early 2010s, the Gospel Oak had shut its doors for good. The troublesome pub gave way to a co-op food store that stands on the site today. Though the original pub building has been demolished, you can still see where it once held court at this busy intersection. Let's take a look at the co-op that now occupies the former grounds of the Gospel Oak. As we walk through the automatic doors, it's hard to imagine the barroom brawls and raucous nights that used to unfold where shoppers now quietly go about grabbing milk and eggs. Though it met an ignoble end, the Gospel Oak retains a place in Acocks Green's local lore. Thanks for joining me on this look back at the notorious Gospel Oak pub. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of my urban exploration videos documenting Birmingham's lost landmarks. Right next to where the Gospel Oak pub once stood is a row of modern houses. But this residential street is built on the site of what was formerly a bowling green. For many years, the Gospel Oak Bowling Green provided a place for friendly games and competition in the community. Neighbors and pub patrons alike would play matches on the neatly manicured lawn. The sounds of balls clacking and cheerfully chatting teammates filled the air. But as time went on, the upkeep of the bowling green became too costly and labor-intensive. Participation dwindled until finally the decision was made to close it for good in the early 2000s. The green sat vacant for several years before being replaced by these suburban-style homes around 2007. Though the houses are an unremarkable sight, their foundations preserve the memory of many spirited bowling tournaments that happened where backyards now stand. The Gospel Oak Bowling Green may be gone, but its presence can still be felt by longtime residents who recall its role bringing people together. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting a glimpse into the history of the Gospel Oak pub and what stands on this site today. Exploring the stories hidden in our local communities is something I'm truly passionate about. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Your support helps me to keep creating more content about forgotten places and pieces of history before they disappear from our collective memory. There's so much fascination to be found in the places that shaped neighborhoods over decades past. Let me know in the comments if there are other gone but not forgotten spots in your area you'd like me to cover in a future video. Learning the hidden histories behind our everyday environments is always an adventure. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video as we dig into more local lore. Have a great day.